Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and I'm very entranced by the magical machine over here. And there's Manbot. That's all rather nice. That's what a spinning disc can do for you. But then, that's also what a spinning disc can do for you. This might go on for a while. Let's train up our heroes, good viewer, because the next mission's a tricky one. So, Blackjack, what do we want for him? Rather expensive. Unfortunately, 7 points short for Lights Out. However, I think I will save up for it. Yeah, why not? Let's save up for that for Blackjack. For Eve, I think that personally saving up for Swarm of Arrows is a bit extravagant. 1607 CP, so instead put another point into Binding Vines, that's always useful, and Acid Arrow, and into Swarm of Leaves, and may as well into Living Arrow whilst we're here. Genie, what do we want for Genie? Strange Visitor, last of her attributes there. That's very useful. It makes her resistant to energy attacks, which will be especially useful in the coming missions. As for the rest, we'll put a point into Sow the Wind and some points into Speeding Frenzy. That'll be useful as well. Man of War. Kraken Scales. Oh yes, and I've forgotten how cheap that was to upgrade. Yeah, screw it. Let's fully upgrade Kraken Scales because it's such a useful power. And buy Ball Lightning next time, methinks. Manbot, we want Grim Resolve, which makes him resistant to stunning damage. Well, stunning damage, aka stuns, which would be good. Manbot's actually fairly good in the sense that his powers are fairly cheap to upgrade, which I suppose is partially due to the fact that you only get him for the last third of the game. But he's very useful in this last third, so upgrade Focus and fully upgrade... Oh no, wait, we can't fully upgrade Release. Damn, a few points short. Oh well, 4 should be good enough. And a point into into Energy Leech, methinks. That'll be good for Manbot. Mentor, what do we want for Mentor? Do we want Kinetic Barrier? Yeah, let's get Kinetic Barrier. Microwave, what do we want for Microwave? We want, yes, Genetic Damage. Genetic Damage is very useful. It allows you to swap the vulnerabilities and resistances of a target. Very useful, particularly for this next mission. Minuteman. Not Minuteman, but Minuteman. Not Goldman, but Goldman. Not Spiderman, but Spider-Man. Yes, Smash and Strike for Freedom. I know I was going to get Patriot World, but I think that, you know, just that Smash and Strike for Freedom are so much more commonly used for Minuteman, it'll be better to upgrade those. Just because that's bugging me. There we go, it's not flashing anymore. Sky King. Sky King's powers are very expensive indeed. Chain Gun? See, almost 300 points for Chain Gun, that's very expensive. What do I want? 600... 709, 1000, yeah, let's save it for Fueled Punch. That is one, that's another reason I don't tend to use Sky King too much. His powers are very expensive to upgrade. And for the Ant, let's get Metabolize, which will absorb acid and radiation damage, which will be useful. The Bard. We will save the Bard because we want to buy Alas Poor Yorick for him, and now onto Tombstone. Good old Tombstone. You know what? I think I'm going to upgrade Spectre Shots and Dead Reckoning. Same sort of logic there as with Minuteman, because those are the powers I use a lot with him. And finally, Tricolor. Precision Blade, methinks. For 93 for next time. Okay. So. Oh yes, and in terms of recruitment, good viewer. Ionox right there. We have Blackbird available to us. And that is it. Why only Blackbird, I wonder? Never really a character I've used much, Blackbird, unfortunately. Although she does have one of the few cold attacks in the game, which does make her rather useful, but I don't know, she's just... Maybe it's just because... It's odd, because, like, she could be a really powerful character, but I've never really used her, simply because, she's simply because like she just doesn't have much of a developed character to her, unfortunately. But who knows? One of these days I might try and use her. Okay, so let's see what exactly this swirling machine of death is doing. Well, it's green and purple, same colour as Mentor, so it can't be of death, just of the strange circle of strange voices. That's what I'll call it.
So let me see if I get this straight. Alchemist, I mean Entropy, has caused us to exist in 2 separate time streams at once?
That is correct.
In other words, I am both simultaneously here and trapped in the celestial clock. Entropy has asked me to join her in her conquest. If I do not, she cannot keep the very universe from unraveling.
Yes, and though I have seen the very boundaries of the universe, though I have witnessed the death of stars and the birth of planets, I can barely begin to comprehend the cosmic impact of Entropy's actions.
What's this all about now? Here I am, ready to go on patrol with Ironox, and the boyo decides it's time to take a powder.
Rings of Rexor, can it be?
Iron Ox? Who's that?
Do I look like one who's itching for a bout of 20 questions, lad? Ironox, you know, he's the one with, great bangers and mash. Now even I don't remember who I was talking about.
Is it possible? Can the tension caused by the conflicting realities be what is causing the very nature of existence to break down?
You mean?
Yes. The universe is struggling to regain balance. Manbot is back, and Iron Ox is gone. Can you not feel the very memory of him start to dissipate from your mind?
Memory of who?
Fires have broken out all over the city, but their source is not natural. The very fabric of existence seems alien and different.
Eve, remain here and try to contact the spirits of nature. Though existence itself is under siege, Freedom Force cannot forget its oath to protect this fair city.
No, it can't, good viewer. Though, I must say, great bangers and mash. Oh dear, only in a comic book, or a comic book game indeed, would you find a line like that. Great bangers and mash. Yeah, so in this mission we can't use Eve. It's her turn to be the narrator for this mission, which is occurs quite commonly in the game. Well, as you must have noticed. So, for this mission, we have Minuteman as the leader, and we have 3 other heroes that we can use. So we will take along Microwave, we will take along Green Genie, and of course we will take along Manbot. The 2 robots here are going to prove very useful because there's a very clear divide halfway through this mission, which makes it a very much a bastard of a mission, if you ask me. But you will see that when we get to it, good viewer. For now, let us enter the fray.
It is honor to encounter such a worthy foe once again. The most illuminated one, known as Entropy, has somehow brought us to this place. How is such a miracle possible? We cannot know. But when we do not know the will of the Celestial Emperor, we must use own best judgment. Own best judgment advises destruction.
With those elementals, Red Sun will be able to burn down the whole city. Stop them, Freedom Force.
Yes, good viewer, it's back. And I'm not talking about Red Sun, good viewer. Just listen. Anyway, yes, I can't do it properly, but yes, it's the Red Sun music, good viewer, my favourite music in this whole game. I absolutely love this music. It does, it's perfect for Red Sun. It suits him absolutely perfectly, and it's just so catchy. Anyway, yes, I'm not doing it properly, and that's going to screw me over. So, yes, good viewer, let us proceed.
Help!
Great Gaia! Today is the opening of the International Hot Dog Festival. The streets are jam-packed with innocents. We must act quickly to protect them.
I love that! I absolutely love that. Great Gaia, today is the opening of the International Hot Dog Festival. She says it with just such seriousness, and yet the concept is just absurd. Oh dear, I love it. The International Hot Dog Festival. Anyway, good viewer. We need to move quickly, we've got fire elementals to take out. And otherwise something like that's going to happen. You've got to be very careful of these elementals, good viewer, because they will cause a great deal of destruction, and will take out the civilians if you're not careful.
You will not survive.
Okay.
Indeed. You see, look, even there, like, Minuteman was sort of just beyond this white line here, and the elemental exploded, and it got him from all the way over there. You know, these bastards have a very long range, you've got to be careful, and of course, they won't affect Red Sun. It's almost like they planned it. So, fortunately, good viewer, we have a much easier way to take down Red Sun this time. We have Microwave on our side. Ooh, out of the way, Minuteman. Yep, there it is. This is a very good combination to take down Red Sun, good viewer. Of course, Red Sun is weak to radiation, so you can have... Unfortunately, Minuteman's taking more damage than I would have liked. But we can send him flying with manbots. Let's just get a good shot of him there. Our flying ninja. And he's going to come down on Minuteman's head, so everybody move.
My defeat, Red Sun meets most ignoble defeat. But even as he falls, so stronger grows his brethren.
Help us, Freedom Force!
Hey, what's with the palm trees springing up out of nowhere for no particular reason at all? Well, that's my act.
Manbot's very existence in the world is breaking apart reality itself. We should expect to see stranger and more perilous anomalies soon.
I do like, Gajua, the fact that as one Red Sun went down, the other one, as one Red Sun comes up, the other one was delivering his death monologue. Ooh, that was painful. Fortunately, however, good viewer, we have Microwave and Manbot along, and that's one reason why I brought them along, because they can essentially absorb the fire blasts.
Okay.
Because they're much more resistant than other characters are. Like Minuteman and Green Genie, whereas Manbot and Microwave have resistance to fire, which is very useful. So,
What is your need?
and also bringing along Green Genie so that the two can have a speed boost. Though, as you saw, good viewer, the oh, run. One disadvantage is that Manbot doesn't always pick up the speed boost, because of course he absorbs energy attacks. Yeah, good idea, Minuteman. Run away. We need to take out Red Sun with Microwave. Radcone? Radbolt? Oh, of course he can jump as well, I'd forgotten about that. No matter. Wait for him to get up, and strike for freedom in the face.
It is a greatest pleasure to meet Freedom Force again. We always appreciate a second chance to kill our enemy.
I like how the civilians in this one just seemingly have ooh, Minuteman, grab that health canister whilst you're here. Seemingly just have no facial expression. They're just like, if you look at them, their eyes are just completely dead. Help us, Freedom Force. It's kind of like, it's almost like Deja Vu's clones are back. Oh god, those damn clones. Oh dear, this music really is. I just love this music. I do appreciate a good bit of music in a game, good viewer. Uh-oh. What I do not appreciate is civilians being blown up. Manbot, take to the skies. That should help. Everybody else run.
What?
Oh, there's one. You gonna blow up? Yes, you are. Ooh, ouch. What the hell? What? No! Manbot, stop it! What? What? No! I have never seen that happen before, good viewer. That is literally the most... What? What? That's absurd! I know he's got unstable energy, but my god, that's just... What? Oh my god! Like, I'm sorry, good viewer. I've never seen something like that happen before. That's just absurd. Get out of there, Manbot. My goodness, I did not expect that. Manbot's my tank. Oh dear. Okay, Minuteman, Genie, back off. Microwave, get in there. Blow up the fire elemental. Good grief, good viewer. That's just absurd. Okay, that's a fire elemental taken out. They don't always explode, good viewer. That's something worth noting. Are there any health canisters nearby? There's one up there, but I'll have to get past the red suns. Screw it. Revive yourself, Manbot. Okay, right. Let's take one of these guys out of the picture. Object lesson, Genie. Nice one. Good irradiation. Come on. Fortunately, the shurikens don't seem to be damaging Manbot. That's more like it. Okay. Microwave, Ride Cone, Genie, Static Zap, Manbot Focus, and Minute Missile for Minuteman. That'll work. And down he goes. Okay.
The red suns will never set.
What is your need?
The red suns will never set. That's a good line. Okay, Manbot, get in there. Get some revenge. Give it a double uppercut. Double uppercut, please, Manbot. That's not what I wanted.
You will not survive. You will not
Okay,
survive.
radiating Manbot. Manbot, microwave. Oh, they're both robots. Okay, try again. Double uppercut. No. Try again. Double uppercut. Yeah, I know he's good at dodging, but this is just ridiculous. Uh-oh. Can we? Yes, we can.
Dishonor to the red sun. But while we burn, so shall we still be redeemed by vengeance.
I thought he was summoning another elemental there, good viewer. Genie, grab that health canister.
What?
Okay. Manbot, microwave, get over here.
Self prepared for action.
We'll lose some prestige for that destroyed building, thanks to the incredible bouncing Manbot. Like, I still can't believe that happened, good viewer. I know that, like, basically what happened is that whenever Manbot takes damage, he has a chance to activate unstable energy, which causes an explosion all around him.
Systems online.
But, like, that was just a really unfortunate chain reaction. Just, like, absurdly unlucky. Like, if I do say so myself, like, I've never seen anything like that happen before.
Weapon systems activated.
Okay, give it a... Oh, no, give it a wallop, Manbot.
Let this be a lesson.
Yeah. Go good Diablo on me, Manbot. Shit! Genie, get out of there! Yeah, well. Oh well. Right. That's it. Have the robots absorb it. Back off, Minuteman. Good, okay, everybody. That's the robots, the elementals absorbed. Let's take out the red sun.
Systems online. Hostilities.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Get over there, Manbot. Stay in front of it. Whack. Whacking fire with a lamppost. Gotta love it. There he goes.
For the east.
Fear the robot with the lamppost. Fear him.
You have bested me with honor. What is it you wish to know?
Gotta love physics, good viewer. Okay, let's grab that prestige canister. Yeah, the fire elementals in this time you fight Red Sun, good viewer, become a lot more relevant, I think. What are you doing with that drain cover, Minuteman?
Yes?
There we go. Yeah, so as long as you have people to absorb it, like
Your wish is
Manbot
my
and Microwave,
Self prepared for action.
you'll be fine. You don't actually have that many characters who are weak to fire, good viewer. Man o' War is one of them, but you don't have many others. And of course, you don't have Diablo in this mission either, who could have been useful for absorbing fire. Although, interestingly, like you know how these characters have been disappearing throughout this part of the game, good viewer. You know, we saw that Inox was disappearing. Literally, the second that Entropy enters, you can't use El Diablo. That's what I was talking about. Because like one of the first lines you see after Entropy's reveal is Sea Urchin asking, "Hey, Mr. Tombstone, have you seen El Diablo anywhere?" And he's gone. And he's gone from the roster as well. You can't use him in this last half of the game, presumably because he's so prominent in the first two-thirds even. So, like, you wouldn't want to have an overpowered character right at the end. Or maybe you would, I don't know.
Ready!
Let's play.
But anyway, all of that design philosophy aside, we'll pose heroically
Systems
around the red
online.
sun. And we will leave things there, good viewer, because the next section of the mission is considerably more difficult and very different as well. And I think this is a good stopping point. So, good viewer, next time we will interrogate the red sun and discover what is going on, or attempt to at least. And I'll just sit here listening to this music for a few more hours, and then I'll probably record the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.